Hi guys, and today I'll be playing Run. We play as a forest ranger who suddenly finds a great number of people running towards him, and his only option is to run. You release alongside, you drive along the dark road in front of you. It's 2 a.m. and you're still on your way home. The remoteness of your workplace sometimes becomes a hindrance for you, just like this time, and ultimately, once you wonder if your career choice is the right call. Your body is heavy, your eyelids are heavier. You want to sleep so bad, your head is pounding with headache as you keep pushing yourself to focus on the road. Fortunately, the road is just a straight line ahead and no other car running at this odd time. It bores you out and makes you even sleepier. Even your favorite upbeat rock music doesn't help you out of this boredom. You sigh again as you try to redirect the exhaustion, feeling all your energy drained even more quickly with each drag of breath. It was a hellish week for sure. Like life as a forest ranger is full of patrolling around the borders and observations. It's tiring physically for sure, but it's a good job and very fulfilling for you. Most of the time, it's a peaceful job. Although it escalates quickly when there is wildlife. Oh, wildfire, like literally on fire. 3 days tirelessly without a break, putting down the fire from spreading further into the forest, then planning their heat rehabilitation for the damaged parts, and another rounds of night patrol to make sure the hotspots aren't re-emerging again. On top of that, you need to find the cause of the fire by investigating the campers and people near the fire hotspot site. Since wildfire doesn't really occur naturally, if it's really hot, maybe it can. Sure, it can spontaneously occur in dry weather or when a lightning strike happens, but most of the time it's just a human cause. And sure, the weather is hot nowadays, but not quite hot enough to spark a fire, so it must be some air made by human. Because of all of that, you can't really sleep properly for the week. Heck, you're almost awake for 24 hours a day for the week. It was the longest week you've ever had in your career, and surely it feels like it was never ending. Thankfully, you're allowed to go home now and have your well-deserved rest. You'll just sleep as fast as you hit the bed. But before that, you need to reach your home safely. It seems like an impossible task to do right now, as you can't fight back the sleepiness gripping in you. You drive past the highway and turn right to stop by a nearby cafe you usually visit on your way to work. You feel like you need some caffeine boost to keep you going. A hot, steaming black coffee will surely wake you up, but you don't know you're actually craving for it now. You park your car right in the middle of the empty lot. You don't know why you chose this particular spot, as it isn't touched by light, quite far from the main road to the store. You only realize it as you step out of the car. Maybe you're just too tired to think about it beforehand, or maybe you just don't care anymore and randomly park your car there. Nevertheless, you still need to walk to the main door. As you go inside, the balmy and slightly humid temperature from outside is quickly replaced by the cold and empty feeling of the store. There was a certain aroma from the coffee, frying oils, cleaning products mixed together in the air, a very familiar scent of this cafe. Welcome. A lone barista greets you with a disinterested voice. His cold stare feels colder than the hot air inside. He looks aloof and undeniably tired with prominent dark circles under his eyes, just like you. His scruffy and slouched appearance only gives away how tired he is. You walk closer to the register as the barista moves from his station to meet you there. What can I get you? The barista's cold shoulder treatment doesn't go unnoticed by you. You try to ignore it as this isn't the right time to pick a fight. Hello, a hot black coffee, please. You reply as you give him an easy smile. The barista pays no attention to you as he fumbles on the register touchscreen. Size? Regular. The barista swiftly takes your order without much of a word, hands you the receipt after you pay, and starts to repair your order. While you're waiting for him, you scan your eyes around the store and through the menu and glass display on the counter. You find a new sweets you never tried before next to your favorite chocolate muffin. It's a rectangular shaped flaky pastry with cherry jam filling, topped with powdered sugar and raisin bits. Sounds like an absolute delish for you. The raisin kind of just ruins it all. You ponder absentmindedly whether to order it too or not. Sweet pastries like that would be nice cheap for all your hard work this week. But before you can decide, the barista is done with your order and walks towards you behind the counter. Here, your order. You straighten your back and wind a friendly smile on your face. Can you get me 2 of these sweets too? And also a double chocolate muffin, please? The barista glances at the sweet pastry you're pointing to. Why is he getting so mad? I know you don't like your job, but you don't have to be rude about it. Huh? Did he just click his tongue? Barista puts your coffee on the counter before he walks to the glass display. He takes a paper bag and shoves the pastries you ordered inside quite roughly before moving back again and direct to the register. It's $9.35. He says dispassionately, clearly pissed with you adding it in order right after he finished your order. You puff out a heavy breath through your nose before you pay for the pastries with $10. His attitude soured your own mood. It shows in your face as your friendly smile turned into a scowl. You understand he must be had it hard working a long night shift like this all alone, but still, it's not nice to lash it out on a customer like you. Take your changes and your bag of pastries. You want to get out of there as fast as possible. You step out of the store while stomping your feet hard in the ground. Initially, you want to sit downside and linger around for a bit, enjoying your coffee there before you hit the road again. But seeing how rude the barista is, you don't feel like it anymore. You feel like avoiding him at all costs before he turns your coffee and pastries as bad as his service. Like it or not, now you must bear drinking your coffee and eating your pastries inside your car. You sip your coffee as you walk to your car to lighten your mood, quickly regret it and spit it out on the ground. Ugh, the hell is this? Coffee tastes so awful, like nasty wet sands. Doesn't have any remnant bitter taste of coffee either, just straight up used coffee grounds. Oh my god, I would come in and yell, because there's no way. Because it doesn't taste like anything but gritty. You hastily open your paper bag and try one of the pastries in one bite. You spit it out too, half a moment later harshly, gagging as it sucks to your teeth. Ugh, this is horrible. The delectable looking pastries you see there just taste so cold and disgusting, like a slab of frozen soft clay. The cherry jam tastes so sour, almost vinegary. The powdered confectionery sugar is melted and became sticky and yucky. And worst of all is the raisin bits. It's so rubbery you almost lose the teeth trying to chew it. Angry isn't the word right to describe how furious you are. You want to storm aside, scream at the top of your lungs, and complain to your heart's content, but your body is too tired to do that anyway. It's 2 a.m. after all. No one has the energy to spare in this odd hour, especially you. Just F it. You bite on it barely, throw all of that in the trash bin. Don't even care if the barista can see you from there or not. You walk to your car and furiously rummage through your pocket to get your keys. As soon as you pull out your keys from your pocket, you lose it, and it dramatically clatters on the dark ground before your eyes. Ugh, what perfect timing! Your sarcasm can only be heard by you alone, yet you want to speak it out loud. You search for your phone in your other pocket, but nope, you can't find it too. Huh? Did I lose it somewhere too? You almost panic when you can't find your phone, but eventually you try to peek from your darkened car window, only to find your phone lying cold on your dashboard. Perfect, just perfect. You'll imagine you begrudgingly squat down and search for your keys. Should be somewhere near your feet, but strangely you can't find it. You stretch out your arms so you can touch the ground, grabbing anything your hands can reach. Nothing, just nothing there. Not even a single rock raises your hand. Only the hard, even, and cold asphalt gravel there. Come on! You circle the place where you think you dropped your keys, billing and grappling around in hopes that you get your keys back. Alas, it's futile. You can't find it anywhere. It's too dark here. You barely see anything in front of you, and the black asphalt pavement doesn't help you. In that moment, you regret why you parked your car there, and why you forgot to take your phone with you now. Ugh. You throw your hands up in defeat, furiously stand up on your feet, and scratch your head wildly. You feel like crying and banging your head so violently to your car door, but no, even that's too much of a hassle for you. You just want to go home. You're sleep deprived, tired, thoroughly disappointed, and just don't have any energy to spare for this. You grunt as loud as you can while splaying on the top of your car hood and wail bitterly. You don't know what to do now. Of course, you can go inside the cafe once more and stay there until morning comes, or just simply ask the barista to get you a flashlight and find your keys with it, but you don't like those ideas. You don't want to see that rude barista again, and it's obvious he doesn't want to see you either. You puff out a big breath through your nose and roll yourself up, still wondering if you really want to stay there. It was not that chilly outside, still a long way till sunrise. Probably die from boredom first rather than catching a cold here. But inside that store is non-negotiable. Oh, sucks to be you. While you're still pondering to yourself, you hear some ruckus from afar, coming closer to you. Huh? You remove yourself from the top of your car hood and see what it's all about. Sounds like a huge riot is happening, even though it was dead silent not too long ago. And when you finally move to the cafe main entrance, what you see isn't something you expected. You were just running? That freaked me out. Hundreds and hundreds of people are frantically running towards you. They move so fast like an incoming brutal storm in the summer. Waves and waves of them keep coming from all sides of a small town. You can't move, petrified in the ground like a rigid statue trying to escape from the impact. As the frenzied people keep running closer and closer, getting closer to you, you find yourself snap out of your fear by a certain voice shouting at you. Run! Oh. Every part of your body shakes under the shrill command. Before you know it, you take off as fast as you can. Panic strikes you as the frenzied crowd moves so fast and can't be stopped. Oh, you run ahead, trying to distance yourself from them as humanely as possible. But they're everywhere. They surrounded you and giving you no space to go. They catch up with you in no time. They come out of buildings, right and left. They appear from another intersection. They come out and abandon their cars to join in the craziness. They show up more and more until you realize you've been engulfed and became one of them. Crazy people. The tumult of their shouts and screams grow louder and crazier, driving you into madness even faster. Nobody knows where they're headed to, nor where they're coming from. Like a school of fish in the deep ocean, they rush forward in a synchronized way. None of them want to be on the outer edge of them to avoid being left behind and abandoned. You sprint alongside them, being literally pushed forward by the crowd behind your back. If you fail to move your legs, you'll definitely die, trampled down by these crazy people. You don't care to take notice of other people beside you. You must escape this hell. Flat ground on the road ends eventually and replaced by the steep road ahead of you as you move further into the mountainous part of the city. Though it's tiring to run on the slope, these crazy people are still running vigorously like they don't know how to stop moving forward. Alas, some people start falling behind, can't keep up with the flow as the slope becomes harder to climb. You yourself are very familiar with this. Your job requires you to go up and down the mountain before patrolling. You are sure you can surpass this, but the same can be applied to the people around you. Help! Help! An unknown woman right in front of you cries in desperation. Her wheezing, erratic breaths tell you that she must be on her limit. From how her body shakes violently, you know she won't last long. Nevertheless, she keeps running miserably, like a helpless fawn running for its life. Ah! The woman falls flat on her face. She struggles to get back on her feet as she can't stop the tremor of her weakened body. Nobody cares about helping her, nor realizes she has fallen beneath their feet. I want to help her. Can't stand it. Oh, trying to be a hero, eh? Well, yeah. Can't stand it. You must help her. You sprint faster to get to her, quickly scoop her up from the ground. Are you okay? You still ask her out of politeness, even though they're already bringing her limp body into your arms, quickly fasten your pace as to not fall behind. You can't be slowed down now because these crazy people keep pushing forward, not caring a single thing in this world except to keep running wildly. The woman doesn't answer your simple question, or rather she really can't answer you. She's unconscious and bloody with her broken nose, where she fell face first to the ground. You can't hear her breathe, nor can you hear her heartbeat. That alone will make you even more nervous than you would think you would be. The crowd catches up to you quickly. They run faster and faster, so all you can see in front of you are the backs of their heads. The heavy weight of her limp body is troubling you to keep up with the pace. Panic starts filling in the pit of your stomach. This is no good, you think. The crowd still keeps their pace as fast as ever, yet you're slowing down. At long last, you've been driven to think the unconscious woman in your arms is becoming a burden. You know she's already lost cause, and yet you can't seem to let her go. Someone shoves you aside harder than necessary, and in that brief moment, you accidentally let go of the woman in your arm. The rushing and panic-induced people surrounding you makes you lose your sight of the woman you tried to save. You can't find her now. She must have been trampled over by these mad people and died already. You hear cracking sounds vaguely on top of the shrill screams, amplified by the raging footsteps that resemble galloping sounds of death. Thinking about what happened to her, you're petrified in horror, overwhelmed by all this crazy situation. As you stand stunned on your feet, you get caught by the moving frenzied crowd surrounding you. Lost in them, you're engulfed by them as a whole, pushed aside, tossed around, plunged into the center of this insanity, like a broken doll, until ultimately you fall down to the ground. No! Help! You cry for help that can't be heard, swallowed by the voice of frenzied people above you. Ah! You can feel someone's foot on your back, on your legs, on your arms, on your head, everywhere, stepping on you so hard you're like you're mere gravel under them. Unlike that unconscious woman you tried to save, you're pretty much awake and aware of what's happening to you. You can feel the intense pain running all over your body. It hurts, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts. It hurts. You cry, whimpering weakly as you can't feel your body anymore. The pain is too overwhelming. You don't know if right now you're hurting or not. Help me. You reach out your hand to someone, whoever, whatever, who are willing to help you get out from this hell. But none can hear, none can help, none care, as they are too busy with themselves. The moment a stranger's shoe digs so hard at the top of your head, you feel suffocated. You can only taste blood coming out from your broken nose and jaws. Slowly everything is tainted in red, blooming splendidly like a beautiful rose. All the sounds, the feels, the rushing air are slowly leaving you from the tips of your fingers. You can't hear anything, can't see anything, can't think anything. All is just molded into a blurred vision, a muted sound. And don't close your eyes. You can't close them as you don't have the energy left to close them. Yet it's completely black in front of you, like the starless midnight sky in early winter. Good night, you hear someone whispering it to you, although you can't really hear it in the middle of the buzzing chaos in your head. As you exhale your last breath, you feel the warmth of someone's hand brush along your cheek gently. Maybe it is death itself who ultimately hears your pleas and saves you from this. Ah, how you regret it. Bad end, we got crushed to death. That is the worst type of death too. Don't think anything, just run. You're just gonna keep running. I'm sorry, lady. Can't bother yourself saving her. You need to keep your pace for your own safety. Can't be like her either, lying on the ground helplessly as people step on her body like nothing. Oh my god. She's not moving even though people keep stepping on her, being too oblivious of her existence beneath them. Fresh blood starts trickling down from under her head, flowing down the black asphalt, like dark red snakes rushing out from their nest. Cracking sound echoes when someone is crushing her head with their foot. Seems like her nose is broken. She is dead. She's definitely dead. You watch in horror as more and more people stomp on her, kick her, crack her bones, flattening her body to become one with the ground. Oh my god. Seems like you're the only one who realizes this, and it's sickening you. As you pass her, you can see how her fingers twitch every time someone's foot digs into her helpless body. What to do? What to do now? What to do, what to do, what to do, what to do? What to do? We gotta run. I mean, yeah. Oh my god. Can't believe how cruel you are, leaving a dying woman on the street, just so you can save yourself. How selfish. Selfish, selfish, selfish. There's a lot of selfishness. Yes, we know we are very selfish, but she was already, we're gonna die with her too. You feel your heartbeat rising by an unknown emotion. Is it guilt you're feeling right now? Is it fear? Is it rage? Is it hate? Are you feeling good after you see someone die in front of your eyes? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. All your screams are swallowed whole by the mad howl of a panic-induced crowd. You can't do anything now. You can't go back to help her now. You curse yourself hard for your own weakness. You have the chance to save her, yet you didn't do it until it's too late now. This is crazy. This is crazy. You keep screaming and screaming and screaming, but your screams never reaches anyone, only burning the panic and madness inside of you. You start to question all this insanity, all of it. Why are you running now? Why can't you stop? Who are these people? Where did they come from? Where are you going to? Why are they running? Where are they running from? What's chasing them? Who are they? Though you ask that question again and again, none can be answered to that, including yourself. It's just what it is. An unquestionable fact. the non-negotiable truth, the reality of present. From now on, you can only accept it without questioning it. You can only go for it without looking at it. Like a frail little lamb out in the field of a farmland being driven anywhere where the flock is hard-herded to. Stop it, he whispered between your erratic breath, shaking violently like a mix of fatigue and emotions. Stop it. You get worked up by the overflowing those emotions in your heart. Stop it. Scream at the top of your lungs. Stop! You're yelling and rebelling again and again, yet your lungs keep moving forward in the same pace as the mad people surrounding you. Why? You start feeling heart tears formed in your eyes, blurring your vision. Why? Keep running. Keep running in frustration as your tears trickle down your cheeks. Oh, we're just screaming. What are they running from? Finally, you break under the pressure and become one with the lunacy. You scream, you run, you're part of the crowd completely. Why are you running? Where are you gonna go? Shout hysterically at the person next to you, but he screams unintelligible screech to you. You ask the same question to the woman to your left, but she too only replies with frenzied will of her own. Stop this. You're slowing down from your pace and fall behind into the crowd even more. One by one, some of these people easily outrun you, running frantically to save their lives from whatever is chasing them. You feel more suffocated here inside the packed crowd surrounding you than when you ran in the front. You're choking to keep up with them here, but it's worse in your mental state. Please stop. I beg you, please stop. 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 Stop! Oh man, you're not gonna stop running. Maybe you're just mass hysteria? That's what I see it as. You speak faster, shoving inside the people who outran you with all your might. You don't care anymore. You don't want to know anything anymore. Be it, and so be it. You'll let this craziness eat you up to the bone. When you reach the end of the road, they start running left to an abandoned farmland. The moonless sky above you looking down at you with its cold winds and never-ending darkness. You don't really have a choice but to follow the crowd there. To be exact, you're being pulled in and driven by the force of the crowd through your synchrony. You know this route like the back of your hand. You always walk here on your weekly patrols, because this area is considered as the outer border of the forest you manage. The rocky and even ground beneath you gives you and these people a hard time to keep running at full speed without stumbling every minute. See people lose their footing, and almost tripping again and again, yet nothing can really stop them from running like a lunatic. It's a matter of life and death for them, and subsequently you too, although you don't know what the deal really is. Some people in front of you have fallen one by one, not like that woman from before, but oddly enough, you don't feel anything about them, nor this situation. It's all in your heart, like you have shut down all your emotions. Maybe that's what these people feel since the beginning of this madness. At the end, I'm becoming crazy like them, huh? You snicker pathetically as you step on a man's body on the ground coldly. The squishy and back of the man's beneath you can't stop you to step hard on him. Something wet clings to your shoes, sticking rocks and dirt to your shoe like gloves. Ew, blood! You cringe as you shake out the blood from your shoes, deliberately wiping it off another person's shirt underneath you, like cleaning your shoes casually on a doormat. See other people who are still running to do the same as you, not caring even they still care about blood on their shoes. Are you serious? Not caring even though the mat groans in pain every time someone steps on them. You don't care about the others' well-being anymore. Just follow the flow of this insanity to the end. It's just the best option to survive this, you think. Maybe it's just in your nature. Nonetheless, you run a bit faster to keep your distance with denser group of these people. The barren gravel path is quickly replaced by the lush of wild grasses, which grow massively on the deserted farmland. Although it's almost impossible to see anything because it's too dark, these people still don't lose their strength to slow it down. You yourself are like a blind person in this pitch-black abyss. You can't see anything except feeling the swift movement and the erratic breath of these people beside you. You don't have to see anything in this pure darkness as your legs and body are guided by the endless hysteria. And yet from afar you can still see distinguish the neglected farmhouse's shadow looming above the darkness of the night, standing out like a sore thumb. Looking at that farmhouse gives you an idea. Maybe you can break away from these crazy people if you just hide inside the farmhouse? Yeah, that's a good idea. This will be your only chance. If you really want to do it, you have to prepare yourself. I'm gonna hide. You run faster. What have you done? You run faster than the crowd trying to leap ahead of them. Luckily, none of them can really catch up to you as they can't see you in the dark. And this pitch black darkness is perfect to conceal you as you run straight to the farmhouse door. We made it! You reach the farmhouse in no time, wheezing wildly as you do. You use up your energy to escape the crowd in that short sprint. You look up to the ruined building in front of you. Although it is in serious disrepair, the farmhouse will be enough for you to hide. Quickly go inside the farmhouse before the crowd can catch up to you. You open the creaky, wrecked wooden door without much of a care. Close it as quickly as you can manage without actually breaking it. The inside of the farmhouse is filled with trash and ruin. So much dust and the cobwebs cover everything here, suffocating just to breathe the air. Green slimy mosses grow happily on the walls, and unknown dark blotches stain the walls. You calm down your racing heartbeat as you brace yourself to wait here until the crowd passes you to wherever the hell they're headed to. Uh-oh. You can hear the crowd from the outside, passing through the farmhouse like a storm in the late summer. Their howling madness echoes through the ruined farmhouse, shaking every bit of you with fear. You wait a little longer until you are sure none of them can still linger around. You sigh loudly when you think they're gone. Like a massive boulder is lifted from off you. You feel lighter. Finally, you can be free from this madness. Now you can go home peacefully. You won't wish for anything else, just sleep. You really need to sleep now. Stretch out your body after running like crazy, yawning as you do so. Now you only have to open the door and walk back to your car. There is nothing here that will stop you now. Or so you think. You look back at the empty room, feeling something's not right in the air. There's something looking at you. Uh-oh. What is it? Is that what's chasing them? Haunted. Is the farmhouse haunted? Oh, you unsealed it, huh? Unsealed it? I can't help you now. You must run. What is going on? Huh? You look around and examine the scene before you. You know this area. It is around a mountaintop right before the forest. This is your workplace, almost like your personal playground, you dare say, so you can recognize it easily. But why are you here now? You look around to get some clue, yet it seems you'll never get it. You think to yourself, you don't really remember why you're here, nor why you're running at this late hour. It's not your patrolling schedule today. You shouldn't have any business here. What you do remember is that you're on your way home after a long shift. Huh? Shouldn't you just be in your car right now? As you keep pondering to yourself, your feet still move forward and bring you further into the wilderness. It's too dark here and you're all alone in the complete darkness. Way too dangerous even for a forest ranger like you to know this area better than anyone else. This area is famous for wolves and bears, so it's particularly dangerous for an armed person to wander around at this time. You're aware about that, but why can't you stop running? Huh? Something's coming at you. Is it the wolf? Is it the bear? No, it's both. What? Oh, what the freak? What is going on? Huh? Where is this? What is this? Huh? What? Oh, run. Run, 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 run. I can't run. It wouldn't allow me to run. Oh, wow, I can't run. What is it? I guess this was chasing everyone. Or what's making everyone run in a frenzy. Bad end, there's absolutely no escape from this. Huh? Again? You're really hopeless, aren't you? This will be the last time. You better run now. What if I don't run? I mean, I'll get trampled to death, but it'll just end it right here and there. What? I can't respond. His voice quick enough to do anything. As you stand still on your feet, you get caught by the looming frenzied crowd in front of you, lost in them. You're engulfed by them as a whole, pushed aside, tossed around, plunged into the center of this insanity, like a broken doll, until ultimately you fall to the ground. No! Help! A cry for help that can't be heard, swallowed by the voice of hungry people above you. Ah! You can't feel someone spill on your back, on your legs, on your arms, on your head, everywhere. Step on you so hard like you're mere gravel under them. It hurts. You cry at one point weakly as you can't feel your body anymore. Pain is too overwhelming. You don't know if right now you're hurting or not. Help me. You reach out your hand to someone, whoever, whatever, they're willing to get you out of this bump out from this hell. But none can hear, none can help, none care, as they're too busy with themselves. The moment a stranger shoe digs so hard at the top of your head, you feel suffocated. You can only taste blood coming down from your broken nose and jaws. Slowly, everything is tainted and bred, blooming splendidly like a beautiful rose. All the sounds, the feels, the rushing of air are slowly leaving you from the tips of your fingers. Can't hear anything, can't see anything, can't even think anything. All of this is molded into a blurred vision, a muted sound. You don't close your eyes. You can't close them as you don't have the energy left to close them. Yet it is completely black in front of you, like the barren midnight sky in early winter. Good night, you hear someone whisper, whispering to you although you can't really hear it in the middle of the buzzing chaos in your head. As you exhale your last breath, you feel the warmth of someone's hand brush alongside your cheeks gently. Maybe it's death itself who ultimately heals your place and saves you from him. Ah, how you regret this. And we were again crushed to death. Okay, we're gonna keep on running. We can't hide because we can't escape. You shake your head quickly. No. You have decided to see this to the end, so you must observe it with your own eyes. Where will this madness bring you to? How will this hysteria come to an end? The thrill of seeing it burn itself to its own doom is enough to keep you running like a maniac. After all, you have been going insane, just like these mad people are. You pass the farmhouse without seeing much. Only the ruins of its roof can be seen above these people's heads. Although you think you can hide there and avoid this craziness at once, you still firm to let the chance slip by and pass that ruined building without looking back. The scenery quickly shifts into a more barren land. It's a vast field on top of the mountain just right before the forest. More people run faster as the ground isn't as rocky and even like before, giving them a better footing to run. You're very familiar with this place, as it's too your playground. You're reminded about the plan of reforestation this area you'll work in the next 3 months. Who know you have to survey this area now in this rush hour? The crowd quickly went inside the forest with no hesitation. Even though the forest is full of dangerous animals, wolves, bears, boars, and venomous snakes, as you recall, they don't stop. Like the fire that devoured the other side of the forest 3 days ago, you can see how these insane people wreak havoc faster than anything you've seen before. The howling mouths of these people quickly destroyed the solemn quiet, solemn the silence of nature. Birds are flying, the animals are escaping, running away quickly from the unknown storm of madness without knowing it already infected them too. Chaos is the only word that can describe the insanity tonight, as the endless paranoia keeps growing bigger and bigger like a raging tsunami rising from the slightest disruption. As the crowd advances further and further into the forest, more and more people have fallen and lost, even in greater number than before. Uneven terrain and the dense vegetation obstruct the racing people, giving them more hard time to run at full speed. Some people get stuck by the creeping roots, some people lost their footings by the slippery moss on the rocks, and some people just don't have the energy left to climb further against the unforgiving slips and unstable grounds. Even so, quite a bunch of them survive and keep moving forward like nothing can really stop them. Even the God can't stop them. You look back at the people behind you. The dark forest and the dense vegetation makes them scattered around the forest, some of them even stray away from the main crowd in confusion, running like mad in this maze of nature. You look back at the front, pondering to yourself, Hey, wait a minute. You can break free from these crazy people. Just run into a random direction and you can completely stray away from them. Yes, it's just this perfect time only. You can do it smoothly. Might as well. Move as fast as you can to the right flank, almost tripping on your way as you descend the slope. Quickly you escape the crowd hidden behind the towering trees and shrub. Foliage keep going forward to find a quieter place until you're completely alone and safe. You take a deep breath as you think you're far enough from the mad crowd, catching all the breaks you deserve that was long way overdue. You look around to determine where exactly you're right now. Oh, you recognize the area. It's near the river that flows below the hill. It's not that far from the main road, so you can expect a short walk from there. You raise your right leg to start walking, but something's clinging to your foot and you can't advance forward. Oh, this grass must be stuck the entire time I run here. You say as you hastily remove the clinging rootstock that coiled itself around your right foot. That's not normal. Crouch down and unravel the rhizome, feeling it dig into your skin even tighter the more you try to remove it. Ugh, what a pain. Try to cut it with your nails, but it's unbelievably too soft to be cut. After struggling with it a full minute, you finally get rid of it from your foot. Finally. When you look up from where you crashed down, you can only see a dark shadow looming above you. What is this thing? Badan, you were devoured by the beast. Now you understand why I told you not to do anything else, don't you? You have to listen to me. Yes, I'll listen to you this time. Let's skip ahead. Let's keep running. You don't think it's the right time for it now. You need to wait for the perfect time. Let's try it again. Oh, run. You almost trip on the big-ass root, but fortunately you can still keep up. You look around you. Seems like more and more people stray away from you. Should you do it too now? Nope. You're panting heavily, almost out of breath. Oh no. People in front of you almost reach the end of this forest. What to do? You lose your chance to escape this again, but well, whatever. What the heck? You reach the end of the forest in no time, running behind a couple of people who sprint to the cliff edge without hesitation. I think it should be the end of it, as there is nowhere to advance forward. All this madness will wish to be ended just like how the road is. But no, it's still not the end. Oh, my god. One by one, the people in front of you throw themselves off the cliff. Their bodies float in the air for half a second before plunging rapidly towards the ground, more than a mile below the cliff edge, just like that. Just like that. You hesitate to run next to them. No way, no way, no way, no way, no way, no way. This is too crazy. You can't do what they're doing. You want to turn back to the forest. Unfortunately, people start catching up and pouring in, pushing you towards the cliff edge in the same time. No, 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 go away. Try to get away from the people, but they're much greater in number and strength than you. People keep pushing you forward, not really caring about your screams or your pleas. I don't know. You can't do anything, you won't do this anymore. You stand up in defiance, resisting the people who keep pushing you forward with all their might. As you stand still on your feet, you get caught by the wind and frenzied crowd surrounding you, lost in them. You're engulfed by them as a whole, pushed aside, tossed around, plunged into the center of this insanity like a broken doll, until ultimately you fall to the ground. No, help! Ah, we're crushed. Oh, hell no. You're still struggling to keep your fear in check. Stop! You want to keep forward, so you have to keep forward. Stop, please stop. Even if death, maybe if you fall, their bodies might provide a cushion. Even with death itself you're facing right now, you must see this at the end. No way. Run. You must go forward. This is the finish line you're waiting for. I won't run anymore. I can't defy the will of nature. No, 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 no. You have chosen this path, you must see it to the end. No! Oh, run. Stop this, stop! No, no, I don't want to die. Help! Just run. No way, no way, no way. Before you know it, You're right at the edge of the cliff. People right and left keep sending themselves towards your doom. You're pressured to do the same. You're shaking. What are you scared of? This is the end that you're dying to see. This is the finish line of insanity. Pun intended. Now it's only one push left. What would you do? What would you do? I would just keep running. You brace yourself and just jump like the other people do. Night air that should be as cold as ice now for strangely feels so warm to you. You see a distant island floating above the horizon now. Wow, it looks like heaven. As you start falling towards the ground, you freeze. How are you going so fast? What? You open your eyes widely, only to see the familiar ceiling of your room. Oh my god, this is kind of freaky. What is going on? The strange sensation of falling starts spreading up and down your body, making it tingle with agitation. You sit up from your lying position, wiping the cold sweats covering your face and hand. Huh? A dream? What a crazy and vivid dream it felt. It feels so real. Even your legs are twitching wildly, throbbing so hard like you've just run a marathon. And then there's this uneasy feeling spiraling in your stomach. You look at the clock on the wall, just across the room, right above the door. It's 30 minutes past midnight, so you must have fallen asleep not too long ago. Well, whatever, you say, not caring that much. Nightmare happens sometime. It's not really a big deal for you. As you slip under the cover, you close your eyes tiredly. Your breath's becoming even and your mind wanders around to the land of imaginary magic. What kind of dream will you dream this time? You wonder. True end, we woke up. That was the most bizarre thing ever. That was, interesting. I'm assuming they were running from that monster or creature or whatever. They just knew it instinctually to, like, run from it. Or it would kill them anyway. But it's just like mass hysteria, basically. Is that it? Are you relieved this is finally over? Yeah. Oh, it's back. Fortunately, this is not a dream. Look behind you. Oh. Okay, that is the end of Run. I believe so. That was very unsettling and creepy. The fact that people were just running and didn't know what they were running towards, or they must have just forgotten. They just kept running because everyone else was running. It just way too freakish. And it wasn't really a dream after all. So he really did die, I think. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Bye.